The Prime Minister.
President, good to see you.
The Prime Minister.
President,
The Prime Minister.
President, good to see you again.
Again.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Mr.
The Prime Minister.
President, good to see you again.
Again.
Welcome. Welcome.
Very glad.
Let's have a photo here. So I'm delighted to see you here,
Thank you very much.
and I look forward to hearing from you as well.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. I'm here as a President of Somaliland for the first state visit ever. For 35 years, we have been asking the world to see us, and Israel, and you yourself, were the first to see us and recognize us. Thank you very much.
It's a very natural thing for us to do because we remember as the Jewish people,
Yes.
a small people that ask for the recognition of our rights from the world,
Yeah.
and so there's a natural sympathy to you.
Yes. Yes.
You're a democratic state,
Yeah.
you have a solid identity, and you have the right to be recognized
Yes.
and embraced. This is a historic moment. It's the first official visit by the President of Somaliland after the official recognition of Israel, of Somaliland. We are proud, and I am proud to have been, my government is the first government on the planet to recognize Somaliland. Others will follow, and I think that these steps reflect a deep spiritual bond between our peoples. The Jewish people know what it means to possess an ancient history, a distinct identity, an unbreakable national spirit, yet still be denied recognition. And today Israel recognizes Somaliland and helps correct a historic injustice. I believe that we can expand our relations to many, many things. We discussed this both in my private meeting with the President, but also in with our teams. There's much to do in the field of water, in the field of agriculture, in the field of technology, in the field of security, and in many other areas that Israel welcomes the cooperation and participation of our own people with your people, Mr. President. I think it's a friendship that is just getting closer and stronger all the time. This is by way of expressing also our appreciation for the fact that you're opening an embassy in Jerusalem, our ancient capital. It is your parallel recognition, just as you expect nations to recognize your sovereignty, your identity, your own rights, your own national rights. The same thing we have vis-a-vis our capital. It's only been the capital of the Jewish people since King David. That's only 3,000 years ago. So for some countries, it's a belated recognition. For you, it was instant, and I very much welcome that, and I want to thank you and your distinguished delegation of ministers and officials. Welcome to Israel, welcome to Jerusalem, our capital, and may we go from strength to strength. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. It is a great honor and great pleasure for me and my delegation, Mr. Prime Minister, for this moment to be in Jerusalem. In Somaliland, everyone has a nickname. My nickname is Irro, and I think you don't mind if I call you Mr. Bibi. Mr. Prime Minister, it is a profound honor to address you today on behalf of the government and people of Somaliland. I wish to begin by expressing sincere appreciation for exceptionally warm welcome, generous hospitality, and distinguished reception extended to me and my delegation. Every aspect of this visit reflects not only protocol, but genuine friendship and respect between our two nations. Mr. Prime Minister, my friend, this is not our first meeting. I recall with appreciation my earlier discreet visit in October 2025 with a large delegation. Many of them are here when we met in your office and had a long, candid, and fruitful discussion. That meeting laid the foundation for what we see today: a growing structural and meaningful partnership between Somaliland and Israel. Today, we are strengthening a path already built on trust, dialogue, and shared vision. Mr. Prime Minister, I also acknowledge your courage and clarity in engaging with Somaliland, where others were afraid of. Your recognition of Somaliland as a peaceful, stable, and democratic society in a volatile region reflects its statesmanship and strategic foresight. For too long, the international community has misunderstood Somaliland's success and misread the prolonged failure of Somalia over the past 35 years. You have shown the courage to see reality as it is, not it is as is often betrayed, and to recognize success where it exists. History will show the significance of this leadership. Mr. Prime Minister, this visit is not deeply symbolic, but strategically important. It demonstrates that Somaliland and Israel are building relationship grounded in mutual respect, shared experience, and converging interests in stability, development, and security. The Republic of Somaliland is a nation built on peace after conflict, democracy after fragmentation, and governance after collapse. We have held credible elections, maintained internal stability, and contributed consistently to peace and stability in the Horn of Africa. We remain committed to continuing this path and strengthening our role as a force for regional stability. Mr. Prime Minister, at the same time, we recognize Israel as a nation defined by resilience, innovation, and strategic strength. Our two people share experience of building stability under challenging conditions, and this forms a strong foundation for our partnership. The potential for cooperation between Somaliland and Israel is vast and practical. Somaliland possesses significant natural resources, including promising rare earth minerals, oil and gas prospects, and largely untapped extractive sector. We also have one of the most strategic coastlines in the region, opening major opportunities in ports, maritime logistics, fisheries, shipping, and the blue economy. In agriculture, we have vast arable land supported by underground water resources that can be developed through modern irrigation and technology. With investment and expertise, the sector can transform food security and create export capacity. Somaliland also maintains free market, private sector-driven economy, and welcomes international investment. This provides strong opportunities for Israel engagement in finance, construction, tourism, agriculture, infrastructure, extractive industry, and innovation-driven sectors. We see Israeli leadership in innovation and technology as a natural partner to Somaliland, untapped potential and strategic geography. Together, we can build practical, transformative cooperation that benefits both our peoples. This relationship is not symbolic, it is strategic. It is based on realism, shared interests, and commitment to stability, development, and progress. It also sends a message that engagement should be guided by facts, outcomes, and potentiality. Somaliland remains a functioning democracy and a reliable partner for peace in our region. We call for continued international support for democratic governance and stability, where it contributes to peace and development. As we move forward, we are committed to turning this partnership into structured cooperation that delivers real results for both nations. Once again, I thank you sincerely for the hospitality, your leadership, and your vision. This visit marks a new chapter in Somaliland-Israeli relations, undefined by trust, clarity, and shared ambition. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister.
Mr. President, thank you. Let me say a final word. Israel and Somaliland stand at the opposite sides of the Red Sea, but we are united by the same belief that freedom, democracy, and opportunity are stronger than extremism, terrorism, and chaos. So this agreement is not only about diplomacy, it's about building farms, agriculture, hospitals, businesses, technologies, and jobs. It's about turning friendship into prosperity for both our peoples. The enemies of peace, and there are quite a few of them around us, the enemies of peace build tunnels, missiles, terror armies. We will build something stronger. Partnerships, innovation, a future of hope, and security. So today we extend a hand of warm friendship to Somaliland, and we will build our tomorrow together, and together we will show that the future belongs not to the forces of terror, but to the forces of peace. In that spirit, I welcome you once again to Jerusalem. Welcome, friend.
Embassy of the Republic of Somaliland.
Today is a historical day for us, like yesterday. And every day we stay here, we remember as historic days. Dr. Haji is the first ambassador for a recognized Somaliland. And this embassy, we open it today, is the first embassy ever in Somaliland and anywhere in the world. And we are in Israel. For 25 years, Somaliland was asking the world one simple question. Do you see us? They have been silent for 35 years. 35 good years. And only one country was courageous to say yes. And that country was Israel. They didn't only say yes, they recognized Somaliland. And that's why we are here opening this embassy. And the Minister The President of Israel has accepted the credentials of the ambassador, and hopefully, I hope that soon I will receive the credentials of the Israeli ambassador in Hargeisa. Yesterday, I learned that if there is a will, there is a way. Hearst, when needed, I have been to Mount Hearst yesterday, and I learned from the history the stateless people can have a state if they work on. The stateless people can, and he proved that the Israeli people found a state. And Somaliland has got the recognition. It has been waiting for 35 years. We are not stateless today. We are a recognized country. We are a recognized country. And hopefully, as forecasted by the minister, we will have more countries to recognize Somaliland soon, and we are hopeful for that as well. This shows the growing relationship and friendship between Israel and Somaliland. And hopefully we will have a more stronger partnership in all areas possible, in security, in economy, in regional affairs, in diplomacy, in economy. We hope that we will also cooperate in innovation and technology, in which Israel is very advanced. We are a small population and a small country. We are rich in resources. If we get the right investment, we can be one of the richest countries in the world. And hopefully Israel, with the technology of Israel, we hope that we will prosper together. Israel, with the technology of Israel, we hope that we will prosper together. Thank you very much, Mr. Minister.
This is a very important day for both nations. And Mr. President, we wouldn't arrive to this day without your visionary leadership. Knew what is important for your country, and this partnership within a very short time, a few months, we're already dealing with so many issues for the benefit of our peoples, mutual benefits, and therefore I believe that this journey that we both begin will have more and more partners. You know, your team know they found me as a partner, but when you will be here in this visit, you will, from day to day, will see more and more partners, Israeli partners, from the public and private sector. And you will be amazed from the willingness to cooperate and to advance and to build on this friendship between the peoples, something good for the future. Even though we have some difficulties, and I found some similarities, a core problem for us is that, I would say, our neighbors, more than they are interested in the prosperity of their societies, some of them, okay, not everyone, some of them, they are committed to the destruction of our society. And probably it's not the only region in the world that face this phenomenon. And therefore, you are amazed to see that other countries has nothing to say about relations between our both countries. It's our matter. It's not your matter, it's our matter. But it demonstrates the challenges, sometimes maybe obstacles, but we are great partners and we will overcome all these obstacles. Because our intention and our purpose and our will is good. Good for Somaliland and for Israel. It is hugely important, Mr. President, and you announced that to me in our phone conversation on December 26 last year, that you will establish your embassy here in Jerusalem. And it means a lot for us. Somaliland is the 8th country that established its embassy here in Jerusalem. When I began as foreign minister, we had 5. Mr. President,
Mr. Minister.
it's an honor to welcome you, dear friend, President of Somaliland, here in Jerusalem. Mr. President, this is our second meeting in this room. We met here discreetly last October, but the media didn't know at the time, so we revealed that. Today you are here on a historic state visit as the President of Somaliland, 6 months after the established relations that continue to deepen and strengthen. I am proud of the role I had in establishing these ties through the dialogue that took place during 2025 with you, Mr. President, and with your distinguished team. In those talks, we found a mutual desire for a relationship based on respect, friendship, and cooperation for the benefit of both nations. I also want to thank you for hosting me in Hargeisa in January. During that visit, I felt the warmth and hospitality shown by you, your team, and the people of Somaliland. Along the roads from the presidential palace to the airport, I saw with my own eyes the feelings of the people of Somaliland towards Israel. Mr. President, thank you for your historic decision to open the embassy of Somaliland here in Jerusalem, the eternal capital of the Jewish people. We deeply appreciate Somaliland becoming the 8th country to take this important step. I believe more countries will follow suit in the near future. President Trump made a bold decision when he recognized Jerusalem as Israel's capital and moved the U.S. Embassy here in 2018. We are grateful that Somaliland has chosen to walk the same path of truth, friendship, and moral clarity. Mr. President, there are indeed challenges in building the relationship between Israel and Somaliland. Unfortunately, there are many of those trying to undermine it. They will not be successful. Both of us are determined to continue advancing this partnership. No one will decide for Israel, and no one will decide for Somaliland who we conduct diplomatic relations with. The great strength of this relationship is that it exists not only between governments. It's a friendship between peoples. It exists in the hearts of the peoples. Mr. President, I'm convinced that during your visit here, you too will feel the deep feelings of our people. I will always be proud of the privilege I had to write with you and your people the first pages in the story of the Israeli-Somaliland relationship. I am certain this partnership will continue to grow stronger for the benefit of both our nations. Thank you, Mr. President. The floor is yours.
Your Excellency, Foreign Minister, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be in this room, as Minister said, for the second time. Though in the first time, sometime in October last year, the press was not there. And today, with this exclusive that I have came for the second time in here, I'm honored with my delegation to be in Israel and to be received for the second time in this great room, historical room. And we have been working beyond the curtains for more than a year, and we are grateful that Israel government has recognized Somaliland on 26 December 2025. And equally more important is that I came here as head of government of Somaliland, as president of Somaliland, for the first state visit in Israel, the first of its kind in any country on the world. And we are honored to have that privilege as well. I also thank the Minister, the Prime Minister and the government of Israel. I also thank for the people of Israel. I also wish to commend, Mr. Minister, your important role in advancing Somaliland-Israeli relations. Your vision, your commitment and leadership have been instrumental in building and strengthening the growing strategic relationship. I would also like to acknowledge the important contributions of other senior officials and members of the security and institutional sectors who have played a constructive role in strengthening this relationship. Their professionalism and dedication have helped build trust, deepen understanding, and create the conditions for broader cooperation between our two countries. The relationship between Somaliland and Israel is of growing importance and carries significant strategic and practical value. It is grounded in mutual interests and shared recognition of the need for stability, development and cooperation in a complex regional and global environment. There are countless areas in which our two countries can cooperate in economic field. Adam is here. There is a strong potential for investment, trade and expansion, private sector partnerships, and infrastructure development. In the security field, there is a clear basis for dialogue, institutional cooperation, capacity building, and information exchange to address shared challenges. In social development, there are important opportunities in education, healthcare, innovation, and institutional strengthening that can directly benefit both peoples. Somaliland remains firmly committed to deepening this relationship across all domains. We see this partnership not as symbolic, but as a practical, forward-looking, and strategic in nature. We are determined to ensure that it develops into a structured and long-term engagement that delivers tangible outcomes. Mr. Minister, in this regard, I would like to strongly encourage your esteemed government to support and promote Israeli business engagement and investment in Somaliland. Our country is an emerging economic destination with significant untapped potential, a stable and secure environment, a free market economy, and a government committed to enabling private sector-led growth. We believe that Israeli investors will find strong opportunities in finance, in construction, in agriculture, in energy, in tourism, in logistics, and extractive industries. We also attach great importance to the institutionalization of our diplomatic relations. The opening of Somaliland Embassy in Israel, which will represent a major step forward in formalizing and deepening our engagement. At the same time, we strongly encourage the establishment of an Israeli embassy in Somaliland as soon as possible, and this will significantly enhance coordination, cooperation, and long-term partnership between our two countries. Your Excellency, Mr. Minister, we are confident that Somaliland-Israeli relationship is entering a new phase, one defined by seriousness, mutual respect, and strategic ambition. We are committed to working closely with you and your ministry to ensure that this relationship expands across all relevant domains and becomes a model of constructive international cooperation. Mr. Minister, once again, I extend my sincere appreciation for your hospitality, your leadership, and your personal commitment to this relationship. We look forward to working with you to translate this vision into concrete and lasting outcome for both of our peoples. Thank you, Mr. Minister.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. Maybe now we will... קודם כל, נוותר על התקשורת. תודה רבה לכם. Maybe now we will, before start eating,
Yes.
we will have each delegation to present each one what he's doing, and therefore we'll